Holi, also known as the Festival of Colors, is just about a week away, and the Visions Museum of Textile Art is celebrating the holiday with a 5,000-year-old art form. Joining us now with more is Joel Elazar from the Visions Museum of Textile Art and Mira Ramanathan?
Yes.
Ramanathan, got it. All right, visual art educator from San Diego Unified. Thanks for joining us.
Well, thank you for having us.
Thank you for having us.
I didn't know what this was until I looked at the paper, started reading. What is Holi?
Well, Holi is the Indian Festival of Colors. It is typically celebrated mid-March, maybe until the end of March. It's usually, the date for Holi varies every year because it's celebrated on the last full moon day during the lunar month of Falguna. So Holi is celebrated to welcome spring. It is celebrated to show the triumph of good over evil and to mark new beginnings. And Holi is just a really fun festival because people get dressed up in white clothes and they throw colored powder and colored water on each other.
Oh, really?
Yes.
That sounds like fun.
Yeah, it's a fun event where normally everyone just covered in different colors, and it's just all over the place. But we're kind of doing a different spin on the Holi event, where we're doing it based on more textile and more the focus on kolam, which is the 5,000-year-old art form.
And what exactly is kolam?
So kolam is an art form from South India that originated about 5,000 years ago. So what we're trying to do with Visions Museum next Saturday is have a workshop where people are welcome. It's a free event. Anybody is welcome to attend. All skill levels are encouraged. So we're going to use the colors of Holi to create an artwork of a kolam that would look something like this. Where traditionally kolam is created on the ground with rice flour. So what people typically do is create dots on the ground with rice flour, and they connect them with lines to create shapes, and they fill them with color just like this. So we'll be creating kolams on burlap, and I would be happy to show you a demonstration of how kolams are made.
Okay, sure.
So what I have here is a 12-inch burlap, and I have 5 rows of 5 dots. And anytime a kolam is made, a simple kolam would have fewer number of dots. And anytime there are weddings or an important Indian holiday, the kolams get very elaborate. And kolams are geometric and use a lot of symmetry. So no matter which direction you look at the kolam, it looks very symmetrical. So I have with me 5 rows of 5 dots. And I'm going to go ahead and use a black Sharpie marker to go ahead and start creating squares on the 4 corners like these. Mm-hmm. So I have squares on all 4 corners just like this. And then I'm going to go ahead and start creating more lines, incorporating symmetry every time I do this. So I'm creating diagonal lines right here. So this is a very basic kolam, and then I'm going to start adding more shapes to these, again, while keeping in mind that I'm incorporating symmetry. So when people come to our workshop next week, they'll be given a piece of burlap fabric like this, and they're welcome to choose how many ever dots they want to work with. Can you hold that up a little? Absolutely.
Yeah, so there you go. That's the symmetry. The symmetrical
yes,
image.
The symmetry. And what we're also going to go ahead and do is use oil pastels to use the colors of Holi. So red signifies love. So we're going to go ahead and start coloring the shapes in using the different colors. So I'm starting with red here, right in the center. And it shows up really nice on the burlap. So I have red here to signify love. And then I have green to signify new beginnings. So I'm going to color in my squares using the green, just like this.
Are all of do they all come out differently?
Yes. So the beauty of kolam is that we all start with the same number of dots, but the end product is extremely unique. Every kolam would look different because it's completely up to the artist that's creating it. So it's got infinite possibilities. We're starting with the same number of dots, but every kolam will look different, and that's the beauty of the kolam.
Wow.
So I have blue right here, and what I'm also going to go ahead and do is use these tempera paint sticks and start outlining these just to show how it would look if I were to use the white rice flour that was traditionally used.
I see.
And what's also nice about the traditional kolams is that we would make the kolams and then the critters would come eat them during the day. And it just shows everyone that columns are temporary and you don't want to get too attached to what you make, and you start with something new every day.
I see.
Just like this.
So the event is next week. Tell us about it,
It's
Joel.
next Saturday from 10:45 to 1:15. Everyone's invited. It's in the Arts District Liberty Station over at Visions Museum of Textile Art. It's a free event. Everything that Mira was showing, we're providing. So you'll have the oil pens, the burlap. Everything will be provided for us. All you just need to do is just come and attend.
That sounds like fun.
Absolutely. And then afterwards, you can come walk around and check out some of the exhibits that we have over at Visions.
Oh, that's great.
So yeah.
That's a free museum opportunity.
It's a free museum opportunity, so everyone could just come, have fun, or even just walk around.
Okay, Liberty Station, 10:45 to 1:15?
Yes, correct.
Okay. And you can make a column.
Yes, absolutely.
Thank you for showing us that. That's awesome.
Thank you for
Appreciate it.
having us.